Welcome to the Days of the Dead Festival.
Presented by something from abroad in frigid New York.
Unless you want to join us in the afterlife. Please follow these instructions.
In case of emergency, please kindly exit through the way you came in.
Silence your phones and don't use flash if taking a picture. This festival is running from October 17th through November 2nd. Please check our website frigid.nyc to see all the offerings. Enjoy the show.
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet near 10. It was the nightingale and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of thine ear. Nightly she sings on yon pomegranate tree. Believe me, love, it was the nightingale.
It was the lark, the herald of the morn, no nightingale. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the severing clouds in yonder east. Night's candles are burnt out, and jocund day stands tiptoe on the misty mountaintops, and my parents will come home and kill me. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight. I know it, aye. It is some meteor that the sun exhaled, to be to thee this night a torch-bearer, and lead thee on thy way to thy home. Therefore, stay yet. Thou needst not to be gone.
Let me be ta'en! Let me be put to death, that thou wilt have it so. I say, ungraze not the morning's eye. I have more care to stay than will to go. Come, death, and welcome. My girlfriend wills it so. How is't my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
It is! The high heads, be gone! Away! Oh, now be gone! More light and light it grows!
More light and light, more dark and dark. Our woes.
Troublesome brat! Leave me!
I, the plea sung, try all, both joy and terror, of good and bad that makes and unfolds error. Now take upon me in the name of time to use my wings. Impute it not a crime to me or my swift passage that I slide o'er 15 years and leave the growth untried of that wide gap, since it is in my power to o'erthrow law and in one self-born hour to plant and o'erwhelm custom. Let me pass the same I am, ere ancientest order was or what is now received. I witness to the times that brought them in. So shall I do to the freshest things now reigning, and make stale the glistering of this present, as my tale now seems to it. Your patience disallowing, and ignoring all those other franchises that seek to reboot and remodel that which was absolutely fine as 'twas. I turn my glass and give my scene such growing as you had slept between. Michael hath grown, yet not a word hath passed his lips, but grown in strength and silent indeed. Michael lays in fear in those around him. Dr. Loomis be his attending doctor, and spent years 8 trying to reach him. But lo, 7 years more passed, and much had come to light, as the doctor hath his spirit lost. It lay broken before him, and Michael there sat untouched and unreached, for he is gone. And evil lays within, which follows after is the argument of time. Of this allow, if ever you have spent time worse ere now. Never, yet the time himself doth say, he wishes earnestly you never may.
I have 2 nights watched with you, but can perceive no truth in your report. When was it he last stirred?
I have seen him rise from his bed, throw his closet upon him, and attempt to unlock his cell, and again return to bed, yet all of this while in a most fast sleep.
A great perturbation in nature to receive at once the benefits of sleep and do the effects of watching. In this slumbery agitation, besides his walking and other actual performances, what at any time have you heard him stir?
That, sir, which I will not report after him.
Nay, to me, and 'tis most meet you should.
Neither to you nor to anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech.
And will not let belief take hold of him touching this dreaded sight, twice seen of us. Therefore I will entreat others along with us to watch the minutes of these nights, that if again this abomination move, they may approve our eyes and deal justly.
Let us depart a while, and let us once again collect our findings that are so fortified against our story what we have 2 nights seen.
You see, his eyes are open.
Aye, but their sense is shut.
Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds do breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their death pillows will discharge their secrets. More needs he the divine than the physician. God forgive us all. Look after him. Remove from him the means of all annoyance, but still keep eyes upon him. Going now. My mind he troubles and amazes my sight. I think, but dare not speak.
Doctor!
Calm thyself. No evil lost is wailed when it is gone.
Of Michael, who can report of him? That winter lion who enraged forgets age and contusions and all brush of time, and like a gallant in the brow of youth, still where the danger was, still there I met him. By the mass, so did we all. I thank you, doctor. God knows how long it is I have to live. You have saved me from imminent death.
Now by my sword well hast thou fought today. I know our safety is to follow him, for as I hear the fiend is fled. Let us pursue him ere the writs go forth. What say thee, woman? Shall we after him?
After him, nay, before him, if we can. Sound drums and trumpets, and to Haddonfield all! And more such days as these to us befall.
Wilt thou be present with me on All Hallows Eve? Aye. Can I partake in the making of a jack-o'-lantern?
Aye.
May we watch the destruction of cities with the fury of monsters?
Aye, you may.
I wish to hear thy stories of woe. Oh, and I wish to create popcorn.
Stop thy mouth! We may do all that thou mayest desire.
Who doth inhabit that keep?
Hold. Take my sword. There's husbandry in heaven. Their candles are all out. Here, take thee that too. The heavy stillness lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Merciful powers, restrain in me the hateful thoughts that nature gives way to in repose.
Thou wilt approach? I will be gone from thee.
I will approach. Open thy eyes and see. Is this a key which I see before me? The handle towards my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Thou marshallest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. My eyes do play the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. I see thee still, and on thy bends and curves, gouts of blood, which was not so before. No, it is the bloody business which doth inform thus to mine eyes.
That house is haunted. I heard from my classmate awful events doth take thee inside.
Thy
one slain. Tyrant, show thy face! If thou wilt make thy way to Haddonfield, the citizens will be haunted still. Thou shouldst not strike at wretched kerns whose arms cannot bear their staves. Either thou, Michael, or else my sword with an unbattered edge I sheathe again undeeded. The town thou shouldst be. By this one loss, I see thou art not here and hath moved on. Let me find him fortune, and more I beg not.
I will attend her here, and woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she rare, why then I'll tell her plain she sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that she frown, I'll say she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say she be mute and will not speak a word, I'll commend her volubility and say she uttereth pleasing eloquence. If she do bid me pack, I'll give her thanks, as though she bid me stay by her a week. If she deny it bang, I'll crave the day when I shall ask the bands and we shall be joined. Here she comes. And now, Rob, speak. Good morrow, Lynn, for that's your name I hear.
Well, have you heard, but something hard of hearing? They call me Linda, that do talk of me.
You lie of faith, for you are called plain Lynn, and sometimes bonny Lynn, and sometimes Lynn the lovely, but Lynn, the prettiest Lynn in Illinois. Lynn of Lynn Hall, my super dainty Lynn, for dainties are all Lynns, and therefore Lynn, take this of me, Lynn of my consolation. Hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy virtues spoke of, thy beauty sounded, yet not so deeply as to thee belongs. Myself am moved to woo thee for my girl.
Moved? In good time. Let him who moved you hither remove you hence. I knew you at the first you were immovable.
Why, what's so movable?
A joined stool.
Thou hast hit it! Come, sit on me!
Asses were made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you!
No such jade as you, if me you mean.
Alas, good Lynn, I would not burden thee, for knowing thee but to be but young and light.
Too light for such a swain as you to catch, and yet as heavy as my weight should be.
Should buzz.
Oh, well ta'en, and like a buzzard.
Oh, slow-winged turtle, shall a buzzard take thee?
Aye, for a turtle as he takes a buzzard.
Come, you wasp! Faith, you are too angry.
Oh, if I be waspish, best beware my sting.
My remedy then is to pluck it out.
Aye, if the fool could find where it lies.
Who knows not where a wasp does wear his sting? In his tail.
In his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours, if you talk of tails. And so, farewell.
What, with my tongue in your tail? Ah! Nay, come again, good Lynn. I am a gentleman.
Tonight, you will not be.
Upon the stroke of 8?
Message me anon. I have but tasks to complete.
I look forward to your...
Take heed. Be perfect. Adieu.
Shot by heaven! The seed sweet Cupid, thou hast thumped him with thy bird bolts under the left pap. In faith, secrets. Class, here be our lesson for the day. Read along and pay heed my words. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of
destination devoutly to be wished. To die! To sleep. Perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. Lauren. Lauren. Lauren!
Pardon?
Continue.
We're in that sleep of death. What dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that make patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietest make with a bare bodkin.
Very good. Study on, and be present in thy studies tomorrow.
Beseech you, will you be present at the celebration?
I will be. Though first I must learn 3 dances, which is but child's play, and then deliver you the manner of my hair, whereupon, after a little amazedness, I will command all out of my chamber.
Thou wilt need to rest thy head. I will be idle in my affairs anon.
Thou deserves a peasant's mercy. I have no patience for thee.
Where is thy patience? How didst thou not wait for me?
5 and 10 did pass before thou did show thy face.
And lo, I am here! And yet, I am downtrodden.
Oh, speak thy thoughts.
My betrothed Paul will be locked within tonight. He hath been punished for unleashing eggs upon a keep.
Art thou not caring for children tonight?
Verily, she doth use such matters to
Shit!
I do use the privy for such matters.
Hold thy tongue. I have forgot my book of science within.
Be that face familiar to thee? Might it be Lord Davin?
I think not.
Speed doth kill.
Thou shouldst hold thy tongue.
'Tis God's will that I have a sense of humor.
Well, our plan continue on, does it not?
Art thou not worried about thy father and mother punishing thee?
I have weaved a web with Roberts that I will follow through.
I will be near to thee, caring for the child of the Doyle house.
Fortune hath laid upon me the choice of watching a sleeping child, laying eyes upon thee making the beast with 2 backs, or conversing with thy honey tongue. When wilt thou be present?
I know not. Oh, I must aid my younger brother in acquiring sundries for All Hallows Eve. I must away. Good morrow to you both.
Look, he is upon us.
I see him not.
The man, he hides within the shadows.
Fie on thee, creep!
But
He doth approach to take thee by the hand.
Oh, scare me not.
Well, I must away as well. Calm thy nerves, and I will see thee tonight.
Good morrow.
Judith Myers, sister to the selfsame child. Her tombstone we desecrated, and lo, he is home. Where he goes, I know not. These flowers are like the pleasures of the world. This bloody man, the care on't! I hope I dream. For so I thought I was a cave keeper and cook to honest creatures, but 'tis not so. 'Twas but a bolt of nothing, shot at nothing, which the brain makes of fumes. Her very eyes are sometimes like our judgments, blind. Good faith, I tremble stiff with fear. But if there be yet left in heaven as small a drop of pity as a wren's eye, feared God's a part of it. The dream's here still. Even when I wake, it is
is without me as within me. Not imagined, felt. I will continue. And when I find thee, by heaven I will tear thee joint by joint, and strew this hungry graveyard with thy limbs. The time and my intents are savage wild, more fierce and more inexorable far than empty tigers of the roaring sea. Come on, away. I'll part upon my knees. The ground that gave them first has them again. Their pleasures here are past, so is their pain.
Is this a stalker which I see before me? I know thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not, fatal vision, as sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a creature of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain? Set down your honorable load, if honor may be shrouded in a hearse, whilst I, while obsequiously lament my fearful feelings of a man possessed, the key-cold figure of a large stalker. Be it lawful that I invocate an angel as I seize the lamentations of my soul? Lo, through that window which lets forth thy life, I pour the helpless balm of my poor eyes. To wait upon thee.
Good morrow.
Keep a strong head and a wise wit.
Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with this butcher. Thou art the ruins of the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of times. Woe to the hand that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds now do I prophesy, which, like dumb mouths, do ope their ruby lips to beg the voice and utterance of my tongue. Shall light upon the limbs of man. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall cumber all the parts of Illinois. Blood and destruction shall be so in use, and dreadful objects so familiar, that mothers shall but smile when they behold their infants quartered with the hands of war. All pity choked with custom of fell deeds. And my spirit, ranging for revenge, with God by my side, come hot from hell, shall in these confines, with a monarch's voice, cry havoc, and let slip the dogs of war, that this foul deed shall smell above the earth, with carrion men groaning for burial.
Partake on these herbs.
I thank thee.
In sooth, I know not why I am so sad. It wearied
do your love reverence as they fly by them with their woven wings.
Believe me, friend, had I such venture forth, the better part of my affairs would be with my hopes abroad. I should be still plucking the grass, to know where sits the wind, peering in maps for ports and piers and roads, and any object that might make me fear misfortune to my ventures, out of doubt, would make me sad. The wind cooling my broth would blow me to an ague when I thought what harm a wind too great at sea might do. I should not see the sandy hourglass run, but I should think of shallows and of flats, and see my worthy Paul docked in sand, veiling his high top below his ribs to kiss his personage. Shall I have the thought to think on it? And shall I lack the thought that such a thing be chanced might make me sad?
Tell not me, I know Annette is sad to think upon his grounding.
Believe me, no, I thank my fortune for it. My ventures are not to one bottom tide, nor to one place, nor is my whole heart upon the fortune of this present year.
Why then, you are in love.
Fie.
My heart doth run cold.
Art thou still afeared?
I am not.
Thou liest.
Still, I did see someone leering upon me.
'Twas old man Riddle who spied upon me. He hath on his back years 84.
True, but lo, he may still stare with intent upon me.
'Tis all he may be able to do.
It sends a shiver through my spine to think on it.
'Tis my father. Away with her.
Daughter, friend, Laurie, hast thou spied upon any of suspect?
What hath taken place?
A local merchant hath been stolen from, likely desperate youths.
My father hath such cynicism.
The thief hath acquired ropes, masks for his face, and blades. An act of vandalism I count this too, but be diligent in thy adventures tonight.
Think not on such vandals. 'Tis All Hallows Eve.
Thou wilt miss the time, hence away.
Art thou the local constable?
I am.
I must engage with thee.
My presence is needed here. Much time does come upon me.
Know that I am in need of thy service, for it pertains directly to thy safety. Oh, away! You are an ass! You are an ass!
Dost thou not suspect my place? Dost thou not suspect my years? Oh, that he were here to write me down an ass. But masters, let it be remembered that I am an ass. Though it be not written down, forget not that I am an ass. No! Thou, villain, thou art full of piety, as shall be proved upon thee by good witness. I am a wise fellow, and which is more, an officer, and which is more a householder, and which is more as pretty a piece of flesh as any is in Haddonfield. And one that knows the law go to, and a rich fella enough go to, and one that hath had losses, and one that hath 2 robes, and everything handsome about him. After him. Ooh, that I had been writ down an ass.
Why should I love Gentleman Paul? 'Tis odds he never will affect me. I am base, his father the mean keeper of his prison, and he a prince. To marry him is hopeless. To be his hoe is witless. Out upon it! in him, if he pleased to bestow it so, as ever these eyes yet looked on. Next, I pitied him, as would any young wench of my conscience that ever dreamed or vowed her maidenhead to a young handsome man. Then I loved him, extremely loved him, infinitely loved him. And yet he had a cousin, fair as he too. But in my heart was fond Paul, and there, Lord, what a coil he keeps! To hear him sing in an evening, what a heaven it is! And yet his songs are sad ones. Fairer spoken never was gentleman. Once he kissed me, I loved my lips the better 10 days after. Would he would do so every day. He grieves much, and me as much, to see his misery. What should I do to make him know I love him? For I would fain enjoy him. Say I ventured to set him free. What says the law then? Thus much for law or kindred, I'll do it, and this night or tomorrow he shall love me.
Be on thy guard alert, good constable. This be the keep of old of that same name, whom, though not believed, haunts thy town again. Horror, horror. Tongue nor art cannot conceive nor name thee.
Hey, what's the matter?
Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke ope the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What is it you say? The life?
Approach the creature and destroy your sight with a new gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See and then speak yourself.
Tis a dog. Tis gone. Still warm to the touch. No man of God would do such a vile act.
No man indeed. 'Tis a demi-devil. He hath espied them from this vantage. Shame and confusion always on the rout. Fear frames disorder, and disorder wounds where it should guard. Oh, murder, thou son of hell, whom angry vinds do make ministers, throw in the frozen bosom of our part hot coals of vengeance. Let no killer fly. He that is truly dedicated to death, no self-love, nor he that loves himself hath essentially but by circumstance the name of valor. Think not on such thoughts.
Thou art afeard.
I am. To lose my youth in peace, and to achieve the silver livery of advised age, and in my reverence and my chair days, thus to chase this ruffian battle? Even at this sight, my heart is turned to stone. And while 'tis mine, it shall be stony. No innocence spared, no victims untouched. Tears virginal shall be to me even as the dew to fire, and beauty that the tyrant oft reclaims shall to my flaming wrath be oil and flax. Henceforth, I will not have to do with pity.
Shall I put out a call to aid?
Aye, he shall be seen anon to and fro. I will await his presence and strike when the time comes. To the citizens, bid them use their ears and open their eyes, for the devil will hunt this night.
I shall return to aid thee. Oh! Do not forget, when time and place shall allow, that I am an ass.
What story wouldst thou like to hear? Perhaps Titus Andronicus?
It's hard to take seriously.
How about King Henry?
Too many parts.
I shall seek again.
Ooh, be there any
not done such a deed.
I have spoken for thee.
That makes me... Ugh.
Oh, thou wilt connect well with this gentleman. He fits thy favor.
I say nothing.
I did see him. I swear upon my life I did.
Calm thyself. Prepare thyself for slumber. I will read stories to thee.
Think not on thy sins. Thou wilt be enjoined. I must connect back with thee anon. Fie on that dog. Stop your mouth, you mangy mongrel. Anon? Hello? What? Removed? Paul! Fie on thy foolery! I will not lie with thee if thou wilt continue with such antics! Oh, fie! Lindsay! I did see the bogeyman. He appeared straight before me.
Dost thou remember his personage?
'Tis the bogeyman!
Worry not. I will come to thy aid. I shall protect thee from any man.
Promise?
With all my heart.
Good morrow. Canst thou care for Lindsay? I truly need thy aid. Fortune hath frowned upon me.
Thou must end this rendezvous with the boy Trammell.
Oh, come now. Thou wilt be a couple that God smiles upon.
I will take Lindsay into my care, and you will do this deed in my stead.
Fair exchange. I go to see my betrothed, Paul.
Isn't he arrested to his house tonight?
I have prepared an engine for his escape. I will talk with thee again. Much thanks to thee.
Come, Tommy. We must acquire maid Lindsay.
Hard to be won, but I was won, my lord, by the first glance that ever... Oh, pardon me. If I confess much, you will play the tyrant. I love you now, but not till now so much, but I might master it. In faith, I'd lie. My thoughts were like unbridled children, grown too headstrong for their mother. See, we fools. Why have I blabbed? Who shall be true to us when we are so unsecret to ourselves? But though I loved you well, I wooed you not. And yet, good faith, I wished myself a man, or that we women had men's privilege of speaking first. Sweet, bid me hold my tongue.
Tommy! What's the matter?
Yon bogeyman!
Hold thy tongue! You will scare Lindsay.
He doth appear across yon streets!
Stop thy mouth. You are imagining such things. I will put thy sword to thy books, and I will read stories to thee for the whole time. Hold thy mouth. Await my return.
I speak no falsehood!
Away! Away, thou varlets! Run to thy homes! Lock thy doors and hide thy heads! Away!
Thou hast a grim appearance in thy face. Bears a command in, but tackles torn.
Prepare thy brow to frown. The extreme dangers and drops of blood shed from my thankless county are requited. Now bear witness of the malice and displeasure thou shouldst bear me. Only that name remains. Michael, causer of cruelty to the people, permitted by our dastard nobles, who have all forsook him, hath devoured the rest, and suffered me by the voice of kerns to be ignored and disregarded. Now this hath brought me to thy hearth, not out of hope, mistake me not, to save thy life, or all those who do fear death in this lowly town, I would have voided thee. But in mere spite, to be full quit of this my torturer, stand I before thee here.
If this be so, and such cruelty is free, thou darest not this and that to prove more fortunes. Thou art tired, then? In a word, I too am longer to live, most weary, and present my throat to thee and to thy ancient malice, which not to cut would prove thee but a fool, since I have ever followed thee with hate, drawn tons of blood out thy county's breast, and cannot live but to thy shame, unless it be to do thee service. And damn thee for releasing this evil to our homes! Moreover, sirs, which is not under white or black, the mastiff here gone, the offender, did call me an ass. I beseech you, let it be remembered in your report.
Lady, shall I lie in your lap?
No, my lord.
I mean my head upon your lap.
I, my lord.
Do you think I meant country matters?
I think nothing, my lord.
That's a fair thought to lie between maids' legs.
What is, my lord?
Nothing.
You are married, my lord?
Who, I?
I, my lord.
Oh, God, you're only jig maker. What should a man do but be married?
Turn off the lights and light a candle.
Thou hast left me breathless.
Aye.
Dost thou desire ale?
Aye.
Dost thou have any words to spew forth?
Aye.
Nod. I. That's naughty.
Such another proof will make me cry. Ale.
I will imbibe on ale as well.
Wilt thou not serve me?
Serve thyself. I must wash my womanhood.
Defile. Foul word. Will set thee down sorrow. And so they say the fool said. And so say I. And I the fool. Well proved, wit. By the Lord, this love is as mad as Ajax. It kills sheep. It kills me. And I the sheep. Well proved again on my side. I will not love. If I do, hang me. In faith I will not. Oh, but her eye! By this light, but for her eye, I would not love her. Yes, for her 2 eyes. Well, I do nothing in the world but lie, and lie in my throat. I do love, and it hath taught me to rhyme, and to be melancholy. Linda? Who's present? Goddamn thy foolery!
Robert? Bring thyself. What hath held thee? Cute. Dost thou desire me foully?
conquered. Death's pale flag is not yet in thy lips and in thy cheeks. It has not yet inhabit there.
The bogeyman, the vile demi-devil.
Whither is he gone?
Into the air. And what seemed corporal melted as breath to the wind.
Will he return, think you?
I know not.
I breathe not easily on this endeavor.
The weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say. Go hence. More talk of these sad things. Some have survived, and only till a sequel brings. For never was a story of more strife than this of Michael Myers and his damned